Primal Scream on Cam Glen Radio. Now I've got some good news for you if you're a fan of Oasis. No, they're not back together, don't be so silly. It was 11 years ago that they broke up. Now what I'm talking about is Oasis have released new music because Noel Gallagher, like most of us, is stuck in the house and he was doing a bit of cupboard cleaning and he found some unheard demos, so he decided to release it. It's exactly the kind of content I need right now to get me through this kind of challenging time. However, Liam Gallagher, he's not happy. He would have preferred a track that he performed on. I mean, you can't please everybody. This is the new one from Oasis, although it's not really new. It's an old kind of recording. This is Don't Stop. Roxette.
Pure Radio. Pure.
Now, I've got to admit, my favourite feature of Facebook is like those memories, you know, when it says, you have memories to look back on with X, Y and Z. So it came up a notification from 5 years ago when I was a fresh-faced 21-year-old. Yes, we're all fresh-faced at one point. And my pal Daniel had left his phone on the table in the pub and he'd went to the loo. So I did what any good pal would do. I went into his Facebook and I caused havoc. So I posted on his profile, I hope you will all respect my decision to follow a new vocation. I have decided to join the priesthood. We stuck the phone back on the table and acted like nothing happened. So the responses started to come in and eventually clocked on to what we'd done. And people were commenting, supporting him, wishing him well. And the best part about this whole thing, he thought it was funny and he left the post up. So fast forward a week later and he got a congratulations card from his family in Ireland. I feel bad, but it was very, very funny. This is Katy Perry and Roar on Pure Radio. Stone Roses and Mersey Paradise on Cam Glen Radio. Now, surely I'm not the only one that is going to come out of this lockdown with a much better general knowledge than what I went into it with, because we're all doing these virtual pub quizzes with friends and family, and last week it was my turn to be the quiz host for my family one, and I got told very quickly that I wasn't allowed to do a sports round because apparently sport is too obscure. Too obscure. You go into any pub, right, and you do a pub quiz, there's definitely a sports round. But the thing is, my little sister, she has taken this to the next level because she told us all that her quiz, she's the quiz master this week, that her quiz is an hour-long quiz on the Beatles. The whole thing's just about the Beatles. Now, if sport was too niche, the Beatles is surely too niche. But then I'm sitting there going, I could actually win this because I have so much useless knowledge about the Beatles. I'm not going to lie to you. I would pay a lot of money to see Billy Joel live.
Pure Radio.
Now here's a question for you. What is the daftest thing you did as a child? I cycled into an oncoming car at the bottom of a hill. To be fair, I was lucky to only come away with minor injuries, but see now kids, they are missing out on some quality fun because of technology, like building a den or kicking a ball about till the streetlights come on like me and my pals used to do. That's my opinion anyway. But on Saturday night, possibly the funniest thing happened to my uncle. He was watching telly, like standard Saturday night telly, nothing strange. Then his doorbell went. He got up and there was nobody at the door and he thought, that's quite strange. And he's got like one of these video doorbells, so he checked the footage and a little girl had ran up, rung the doorbell, then bolted. So he seen her out playing in the street and he confronted her and he said, did you ring my doorbell? And trying to play the innocent little girl card, she replied, No, I would never do that. At which point he pulls out his phone, shows her the evidence, right? Even though he provided her with the evidence, she still denied it. How gallus is that? Although it's good to see that in 2020, chat runaway is still a thing. It's just a shame technology is ruining all the fun.
Give me a second.